Alright. Several kind of ways to do this first one. You can solve for the x squared and then take a square root. You just got to remember to put plus or minus. I love it. So if you solve for the x squared, add 27, divide by 3. Take a square root plus or minus. And that's related to, I saw several of you guys, which is beautiful. You factored this, kicks ass, because that really shows you why you get two answers. So doing the square root way, you better still get two answers. And it's that idea of the square root of x squared could be a positive or a negative, believe it or not. What about, so this one we already talked about, so you just got to throw that into the quadratic. Right, so you got to know your quadratic formula. So x equals negative that, so 16.
Y squared.
Yes, y equals 256 minus 4 times 50, all over twice 10, so 20. And you got to be real careful. You can't break into a square root, so you can't divide everything by 4. But you can break a 4 out of 56. Good, so it'll be 16 plus or minus square root of 4 is 2. Now you can divide everything by 2. 8 plus or minus root 14 over 10. Yes. What's 56? If you break it down, it's 4 times 14. And why would I break it down like that? Why wouldn't I break it down like 28 times 2? Because that's silly. I can't do a square root of either one of those. Right? Break 56 down into something I can do the square root of and something I can't. And then I do the one I can and I don't do the one I can't. Okay. So 56 is 4 times 14. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 14 is I don't know. This one looks gross, but if you're careful, it comes out really stupid nice, right? X squared minus
2x minus x squared.
Which kicks ass. The only reason we had to do weird stuff up here was because of the higher power. But now those go away. So then x is
Negative 7 over 2.
negative 7/2. Done. So if your x squared, if your higher power stuff cancels, kick ass. You just got to get the x by itself. 4 and 5 have a similar theme. The first step in both of them is to isolate where your variable is, right? Or at least where your variable is stuck. So the first thing I want to do here is add 7. So you can't just stop and say, oh, it equals a negative, so there's no answer. No, it doesn't equal a negative. I don't know what it equals yet. So now I have that equals 4.
And
So 2x minus 4 equals 4, or
2x minus
2x minus 4 equals negative 4. Good, because absolute values will always have two cases. We saw that yesterday. So either x is 4 or x is 0. Get gas? Yeah. And then this guy, first thing is isolate this dude, right? Isolate the radical element in your country and then bomb it. Kill it. 4x plus 1. Square both sides to kill the radical, right? This is another place you got to be careful. You got to foil this bad boy out.
X squared minus 10x.
And then you subtract the 4x, subtract the 1, and then that factors nicely. Good. Negative 12, negative 2. So x equals
Negative
12 or 2. 12 works. 2 doesn't. So again, why does math give us something that doesn't work? Because if x were 2, what would this say? The square root of something equals 2 minus 5, negative 3. Can a square root equal negative 3? No, but math gave us a little thing. So you didn't know it at the time, but that's what it was. So throw that thing out. So 12 is the only answer. So, yes, sir.
fourth one, is that right?